Is that the new fancy phone?
This is the new 6. Yes, it is.
Very nice.
Yeah. Let me put it away. How you guys doing?
Yeah, put it
Good,
away.
man.
I love your pants.
Thank you.
Incredible.
See, that's stylish, man.
Had to rock it out. Last time I wore the suit.
Yeah.
So now I had to rock it out a little bit.
I like it. I'm gonna try. Maybe think I can pull off something like that.
Yes, of course you can.
You might be too big for these, man. I don't know.
You don't think I can fit?
Not these particular ones.
I don't know. They would fit you like your football pants, which we can
That
all
ain't
agree was adorable.
But only thing is, football pants are only supposed to fit like that on the football field. You're not supposed to be walking down the street with tight pants like that.
I don't think any woman would complain if you wore your football pants on the street.
Enough about that. Speaking of football, by the way, you grew up in Brooklyn,
Yep.
and you were a football player. Man, you played for the Brooklyn Skyhawks.
Yep.
And we have a picture of you.
Oh,
there you are.
Adorable.
Number 81.
You have to have been. Were you always the cutest person you knew at all times in your life?
No. We all go through that real doofy stage around 10 and 12, and your teeth are big, and your head is too big.
Mine stayed that way, man. I never got out of it. So were you any good? You were a good player.
I actually was pretty decent. Oh, I thought I was.
Yeah.
Until I got hit real hard. I was like, maybe I can act like a football player.
You won an MVP award.
Yeah, I did.
That's very exciting. Oh, there you are, getting your MVP
Yeah,
award.
that's my mom. Coach Harris. Yeah.
I wonder what your mom is thinking in that picture. She's like, I don't know where, you're not going to drill a hole in the wall, are you? To hang up that trophy.
What is she thinking?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then you went to LaGuardia High School for music and art and music and performing arts.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a picture of you at graduation.
Oh, y'all
with your man here, man. We ought to.
Yeah, that's my boy Marlon Wayans.
You and Marlon and your mom.
Yeah. Me and Marlon grew up together. We went to high school together, and yeah, that was graduation day.
Because I noticed you two. I follow you two. You both support each other, which I love. You guys hang out together. You're like best friends. You remain that way, and it seems like everybody. We all kind of need that little support system. So, how did you two encourage each other since high school? Like, hey, you're doing this. Keep on going. But do you ever work together?
We're trying to work together. But yeah, we've been pushing each other from day one. And we've always been peers and got that brotherhood, and just it's amazing for us both to be living out our dreams,
Did you know in school, like, did you say to each other, we're gonna make it, we're gonna be stars? Because I think, there's so many kids that have so many big dreams, and, unfortunately, there's so few parts, there's so few roles.
Yeah, I mean, we had that dream like every other kid, but I think more importantly, we just wanted to be, this was, our art is our passion, so we wanted to be great at that.
Right.
And that's really where our focus was at, just building our, our artistry.
And who gave you the commencement speech at your high school graduation, and what did they say?
Billy D. Williams did.
Really? Oh my God, I would have died of shock.
My mom almost died. I was like, Mom, will you chill out? But yeah, Billy D. came, he spoke to us, he had the ascot and the slick back, but I remember he just said, he kept talking about art.
Goes,
She's still fired up, Coke 45.
Yeah, and he was just talking about being passionate about your craft, and that's really where the wealth is in being an artist. So that stuck with me.
Wow, that is great. That's very memorable because you actually said it. Hey, we have to take a commercial break. We're going to come back with Omar Epps and talk about Resurrection.
Omar Epps, that's the Resurrection, man. And congratulations on season 2.
What a hit. When you read these scripts, do you read it and you go, this is going to be a hit, or do you have no idea? You just like the part and... You
don't know. But for me, it's more about the challenge. Like, I think from a creative aspect, I'm like, this is special. But, getting a hit television show is like next to impossible. So you just,
it really is.
You just take the journey and see where it leads you.
But you've done it. And, last season ended a lot of turmoil. So what's in store for your character of J. Martin Bellamy in the small town of Arcadia, man?
I think the main thing I could say is last season, Bellamy was reactive. He was reacting to everything that was happening. And in season 2, he becomes active. So he has to, it's a whole shift. A lot of questions. A lot of answers, too. But there's more questions for every answer.
What would you do if that happened to you? I mean, in real life, if you lost somebody and they come back, what do you...
The first thing?
Yeah.
Probably faint.
Right.
Thank you.
Easy, right out the gate.
Right.
And then wake up, faint again.
I think it's the most provocative show out there. It's
It is.
really, like, it makes you think constantly. So
Yeah.
who would you want to return if you could have somebody come back to you? Who would you
For me,
want?
I think it would be my great-grandma, who I was fortunate to have, till I was like 16. But
Oh, my gosh.
she was a great woman, and everything that I've made of my life and becoming a father and all those things, it would be cool to like sit down and have that conversation with her.
Yeah.
And have her see all your success.
Yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh. Yeah. That's a good choice.
Who would you got?
Oh, I definitely think my grandmother. I would pick my grandmother because she died when I was really, really young.
Oh, wow.
And so, but we had a very strong connection. When she passed away, I told my mother we were away, and I said, we have to get home because Grandma's going to die.
Oh, wow.
I just felt like she was passing away. And so I just want to see her one more time. I would do anything to see her one more time.
Wow.
Well, y'all
What
over
about
here
you?
about to make me cry right now again. This is the crying show. And I think for me it'd be my grandfather, because when I was in high school and college, I used to go cut his hair and yeah,
Really?
I got skills like that. But yeah, that would be it. But it's such a thought-provoking show, man.
Yeah.
Congratulations on season 2.
Thank you, man.
Proud of you.
Thank
Keep
you.
on
We're so
working
happy
hard.
for
Keep
you.
on doing your thing. And everybody can watch the season 2 premiere of Resurrection this Sunday at 9 p.m. on ABC. My man, Omar Epps, everybody.